Hello YouTubers, subscribers and friends, welcome to my channel. Man, the wind is picking up. It's a nice toasty afternoon. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. As the title says, I think I might have fractured my toe. Pretty sore right now. There's a lot of people here. From Georgia. Haven't been over here in a long time. Actually, it's more uncomfortable driving my car than it is walking. Getting up in the morning, first thing in the morning, and trying to step down the steps of the tiny house is more painful than anything. But the other day when I was walking with Jerry in the desert, not only did I think fracture my toe, I split underneath my toe at the same time, and that's what's causing the discomfort of my foot right now. But I gotta get out and exercise. That's why I got my Skechers on. My kids, they put their shoes on top of my shoes, and look, they ruined my favorite shoes. These have the memory soles in them. I don't even have socks on because it's uncomfortable to even just wear socks. Oh, there's people coming that way. I'm gonna go this way. I don't want people seeing me limping. But I figured I'd come over here, and Jerry did not want to come with me for this walk, and see if there's any flowers over here. There's some flowers hiding right here. The snakes are definitely out. I saw one on the way over here. By the time I turned my car around and got out to film it, he had gotten across the road and into the desert and disappeared like David Copperfield. He's like a magician. Look, there goes the lizard right there. The lizards are out like crazy, man. At first I thought I had broken it. What happened was, like 3 nights ago, I play with Jerry every single night with his squeaky toy. I run up and down the hallway and he chases me and he grabs his squeaky toy and we play tug of war and stuff like that. Well, my wife was holding him on the couch, and since she rearranged the furniture in the house, we got more running room. And we were on the couch, and I took off running, and I was running down the hallway to go into the bedroom, jump on the bed in the bedroom, and right before I could get into the bedroom, he got in between my legs, tripped me up, I fell, and smashed my foot on the box spring of the bed. And my wife could hear all the way into the living room a cracking noise, like, and I hit the floor screaming in pain. And then my wife came in and I was rolling around the floor, just curled up in pain. And she was laughing. She was like, "What happened? What happened?" I think I broke my foot, because I've broken this foot before, 2 places. Over here and over here. And I cut off this big toe in a motorcycle accident, dirt bike motorcycle accident. And so I know what it feels like to break your foot. And this pain was that much pain in my foot, and that I hit that friggin' box spring so hard. And when I looked at my foot at first, the pain was underneath the ball of my foot, and I had split my foot open that much underneath, and it was bleeding. So I was more focused on that. It wasn't until the next morning when I tried to get up and walk that this toe on this side was swollen, bigger than my thumb, and dark purple. And my wife was like, when I showed my wife the next morning, and I mean, it was painful when I first, I got pain coming down the right side of my leg right here. It's not as bad as it was 3 days ago, or the next morning when I woke up. It's getting better now. I've been soaking it in Epsom salt for a couple of hours. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Balloons on the top there. So my wife's like, "Well, how are you going to make your videos if you can't walk?" I'm like, "Well, when I broke my foot before from the motorcycle accident, they didn't put a cast on it because she wanted me to go to the doctor, get a cast put on my foot." I'm like, "They're not going to put a cast. I've broken my foot before, I know." They just wrapped it in gauze bandage, one of those brown ones, and just told me to keep it elevated and stay off as much as possible. And it took 6 weeks to heal. And I was out riding my dirt bike 3 days later, so. I got a high tolerance for pain, so when I scream out in pain, it's an excruciating amount of pain. My wife knows that. So, it's nowhere near as painful as it was 3 days ago. And the swelling's gone down a lot. It's not as, the whole toe isn't purple now, only half of it's purple. And that's why I don't think it's broken. But it is more uncomfortable driving my car, pushing the gas pedal and stepping on the brake than it is actually walking. And I've been sitting for 2 hours at home with my foot elevated. These are early blooming. They smell nice. They feel like latex though. So that's why I'm not even wearing socks today either, because the socks irritate my toe. The split underneath my foot is closing up. It's almost closed because I use this stuff called DMSO, and what it does is it helps with pain and it closes the wounds really fast. So that's been working for me. I would have brought Jerry here, but I'm kind of worried about bringing Jerry with me on these walks because he likes to go up to these bushes and smell them, and it's really hard to keep him away from the bushes, and I don't want him to get bit by snakes because I've been seeing a lot of evidence of snakes. I've been seeing dead snakes, snake skins. I've been seeing snakes go across the road, and these are big snakes, man. And I don't need him getting bit. Mama Lee would freaking hang up. I will say this though, soaking in hot water, I mean very, very, very hot, almost like boiling hot, with Epsom salt, definitely has been helping with the healing of the split underneath my foot and the swelling and the pain. But like I always say, I don't like to have excuses. I don't want to have a reason to where I can't get out and get my exercise. I didn't walk Jerry this morning, my wife did, and I wanted to bring him with me today, but he didn't want to come out. I opened the door and he walked to the door and he looked outside and he was just like, yeah, nah, I think I'm going to pass, dude. It's a little warm out there for me. And these mornings are starting out chilly though. But I figure, you know, even when I broke my foot in 2 places, the doctors did tell me, you know, try to stretch it, try to exercise a little bit, but just don't put so much weight on it. So that's what I'm doing with this walk. I'm not seeing too many of the yellow wildflowers over in this area. I don't know why. And I'm not seeing any bees over here. Last time I was over here, there was a lot of bees out. Just look at these views here. The saguaros and the cactus.
So beautiful and peaceful. Would you just look at it?
Trail used to go off that way and go over there to a little gazebo. I tore that gazebo down and redesigned this and make it smaller. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. Can you hear the wind blowing off these saguaros? This thing is like moving around. That wind is blowing hard. Look at right up there, you can see that thing wiggling. Just as soon as I say that, the wind stops. That one in the back there behind it is swaying. And this one too. I've seen a lot of trees fall down in the forest, but I've never ever seen a saguaro falling. Middle of the afternoon. Here all the wildlife are hiding. Can You see that one swaying back and forth? That is one tall saguaro there. That's got to be at least 60 feet tall. It's amazing how everything is sprouting so quick and so early. Before long, these saguaros will start growing their blooms. And these lizards are so fast out here. I'm trying to catch them on video, and they're just. I guess all that hibernating they did over the winter. There's people, believe it or not, still dealing with snow up in the northeast. Here I am running my air conditioning at home and in my car. At least we haven't had any rains in a while. Look at this. This wasn't like this last time. Something's been eating at it. Even this one right here, this is probably 12-foot tall saguaro. If you ever get a chance to come to Arizona, come check out these saguaros, because these videos and pictures don't do it justice. Same thing with the Grand Canyon. When we went to the Grand Canyon, I've seen so many videos and pictures of the Grand Canyon that when I actually went there with my family, I don't know what it was, like 2 summers ago or something like that, it was like I was looking at a picture when I was standing there looking at the canyon. It just didn't look real for me, even though I was standing there looking at the canyon. It looked like something did a huge painting out there. My toe is throbbing. No excuses. Get out there and get your exercise, no matter what. Look at this. I see you there, Mr. Lizard. Hiding on that rock. See how well they blend in? Now most people would have walked by this lizard and not even think twice about seeing, well, there's a lizard there, but my eyes are so trained on movement and looking for snakes and lizards and spiders and whatever. I killed a scorpion this morning. I went to throw the trash out and there was a scorpion on the trash can. And I had to kill him. He sees me and I said, oh no, my cover's been blown. He's just taking in that vitamin D. With my naked eye, I cannot see him. I just saw some movement, and then I looked and focused on that rock, and then when I zoomed in, and he took off. When I zoomed in, I see him at the camera. Look how well he blends in. I can't see him with my eyes. I can only see him with the camera. Zoomed in on him like this. I know he's over there though. See how fast he goes? And the lizards are huge too over here. I like seeing the wildlife. As long as it isn't the predator type wildlife coming after me. I gotta get back to my car, my toes throbbing. I think I'm only gonna go around one time. I think I'm gonna end the video here. Yeah, go home and soak my foot in some more Epsom salt. But if you like these kind of videos, give me a thumbs up. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Don't see him, just hear him. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Don't cost you anything, it's free. Like always, be kind to people. Treat people the way you like to be treated. Treat them with kindness. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Beautiful day today. I'm gone. I'm gone.